Okay, we're going to run through a quick refresher for ImageTrend. So once you're logged in to the main dashboard here, you want to make sure that your unit is set up correctly. If it's empty, I always start with a call sign first because that causes it to automatically fill the unit. And then you'll want to do the same thing for your medical device to make sure that your ZOL is connected. Once those two things are set up, you should be good to go, and it should automatically filter all of your CAD information when you start a new chart. We also have incidents on the left-hand side and visits. You've got to be a little bit careful because this side doesn't look very different depending on which one's selected. The only thing different here is incident versus visit. Visits is where we are going to fill out a drug check, an exposure or City of Mesa incident report. We even have equipment failure inside this form. We've got EMS pre-hospitals and then also a rehab sector. I think that's about it within here that the field will use. Incidents, again, this is where we're going to do all of our patient charting. So we can click New CAD Incident, and notice that we have a filter here. Sometimes we've got multiple patients or a chart has already been downloaded, and crews will look at this and say, hey, we can't find our CAD information. So we can adjust the filter. So right now it's only going to show CAD information that has not been downloaded before. But if I change this to both, yes and no, then it's going to show me things that have already been downloaded. So if this is the correct CAD or case, we can go ahead and import that. And then you're going to go ahead and start filling out this chart top to bottom. So it's designed for you to flow all the way through. Yes, we made patient contact. This is when we made contact with the patient. And you continue to flow all the way down. It should be in a logical order on the left-hand side to go all the way through it. One of the things I do recommend is with your first set of vitals, the easy button is set up to be as easy as 1, 2, 3. So 1 is your ANO. You fill this out. 2, AVPU and GCS. And then 3 is your vitals. Pretty simple and helps you capture a lot of the information that you need. One of the great things about using the easy button is that no matter where you are on the chart, you can jump over to this, and when you're done, it pulls you right back to where you were charting. So if you are filling out patient history, you've got demographics that you're typing in, and you need to throw down a quick set of vitals, you can do so, and then it pulls you right back to what you were working on. You can also enter vitals on the left-hand side. We've got a few different options here. Everything on the right is available on the left. It seems like as users become more and more proficient, they find it faster to use the easy button on the right to enter all of these assessments, as well as our procedures and treatments. Within here, you also have the option we'll start with print. You could look at a courtesy notification and it'll pull up basic information that you've already entered. Sometimes it makes it a little bit easier to make that CN because you've got all the information right in front of you. PDF does the same thing, it just takes longer. You can download new CAD data if you accidentally downloaded the wrong one, or if you don't have all your times yet, you can reload the current case and it will pull in fresh information. EKG, this is where you're going to download from your ZOL. And you can see because we entered that on our dashboard, it's going to filter. So you'd line it up to see which one makes the most sense and import that call. And then we have transfers. Key point here, transfers should only occur from a suppression unit to a medic unit, never in reverse. Not all fields will transfer, and so if a medic unit sends it back to a suppression unit, we're going to lose information. So we only transfer from suppression to transport. So if this is a suppression unit, then we would select upload transfer, current agency. At some point in the future, we will add external agencies as well. And then when you select your unit and click OK. If you were to close it, the chart is still there. We're just going to open it up again. If for some reason your chart disappears, you accidentally transferred it or something like that, opening a new chart and downloading CAD information will not bring back your actual chart. When you download CAD information, all you're doing is adding CAD information to a blank chart. So if a chart's disappeared, reach out to EMS, we'll help you locate it. Once you've completed the entire chart, then you can save and post it. If your validation score is at 100, this is what you go ahead and do and hit post, you're done. If for some reason you're having trouble completing it, you can use this help section and say, yes, I'm having an issue. Type in whatever that issue is. If you need emergency help, you can go ahead and call the EMS phone. Otherwise, this note right here automatically pushes through to EMS and we'll see those messages. If your chart's not at 100 and you're having trouble and you type it in here, when you go to post it to be done with it, you will have to uncheck this box. You're saying it's not finished, but I do want to post it. The reason why is if this is checked, it will not let you post because you're not at a score of 100 yet. So simply uncheck that box and you can go ahead and post it. Those are the basics. Quick refresher on how to use everything here. If you are performing just a test or a practice, go ahead and make sure that the name represents that so we know on our side. And when you're done with the practice chart, you can upload it. But instead of selecting a medic unit, we're going to look for the practice unit. I select OK. And it should transfer it off of my device. Your dashboard should remain fairly clean throughout the day. It will stack up calls, but you'll have a dark blue cloud showing that it's been posted and it's complete. Or if you transfer it to another unit, then it will be removed from the dashboard. If you have something with an orange image or something that's grayed out, it's not able to post, or something didn't work, then please reach out to EMS so we can help you work through those and keep your iPad functioning. So one of the common issues that we see is that people will have multiple tabs open of ImageTrend. That's not great. It works on caching, and so it doesn't know which tab to prioritize, and it may result in logging you out or losing some data. So please make sure that you only have one session, one tab of ImageTrend open. That should be a basic rundown. If you've got any more questions or you'd like EMS to work with you to go through some hands-on training, go ahead and reach out to us.